I'm Rebecca from engVid. Sometimes in English, when we don't have the exact word that we need, we tend to use a lot of words to say one thing. Have you ever done that? I'm sure you have. We all do that whenever we're learning a new language. So in this lesson, what we're going to do is we're going to take a lot of simple words and see how we can describe that idea in one business-like word. Okay, so we're moving from general English to business English. And we're also saving a lot of words and sounding much more professional. All right, so let's do that now. So we're going to start with our friends here, John and Mary. So let's suppose that someone's English is not yet very good. So the idea they're trying to communicate is that John arrives on time. So what is one word? Maybe you already know these words, okay? So play with me. The quiz is already here, all right? So if you want to say that John arrives on time and you want to use one word that starts with a P, do you know what that word means? Or sorry, what that word is? He arrives on time. John is, it's called punctual. Okay, it's spelled like this. Say it after me. John is punctual. Punctual. Okay, it's a little bit weird to say it. The TU, punctual. John is punctual. John is always punctual. He always comes on time. He arrives before, he's never late. Okay? All right, let's go to number 2. Mary makes decisions easily and confidently and boldly. So what is one word, one adjective? These are all adjectives here. What is one word that we could use to describe Mary? We could say Mary makes decisions easily and confidently and clearly and boldly. Or we could say Mary is decisive. Okay, that's the word. Say it after me. Decisive. Decisive. Good. Okay, let's talk about John again. John speaks very well, very clearly, very fluently. There's a word that starts with A, which means all of that. What is it? John is articulate. Articulate. John is articulate. Okay? And that means that somebody who can speak really well, really clearly, express his ideas very well. He's articulate. Next, number 4. Mary does whatever she promises. If she says she's going to do something, you can count on her. She will do it. So Mary is, the word starts with R. Do you know what it is? Mary is reliable. Good. Reliable. Mary is reliable. Say it after me. Reliable. Good. Number 5. John can work very well alone, by himself. He doesn't need supervision. He knows what to do. So which word, it's rather a long word, that starts with I, expresses that idea? Do you know what it is? John is independent. Yes, right. I heard you. Okay. Independent. Okay, a long word. Say it after me. Independent. Good. You're doing really well. Let's go on now to number 6. Mary pays attention to detail. She doesn't make mistakes. She's really careful with her work. So she is something that starts with A. We can say Mary is, do you know the word? Accurate. Good. Okay, sorry, this is a C. Mary is accurate. Okay, say it after me. Accurate. Accurate. Good. Let's do number 7. John does things very quickly and very well in a very organized way. Everybody in the office wants to be like this, or most people do, and certainly your manager wants you to be this way. So we could say something that starts with E. John is efficient. Say it after me. Efficient. Okay, so this is spelled like this. Okay, be careful. Pay attention to the fact that it has 2 F's when you write it. Efficient. Okay, good. Look at all these wonderful words that you're picking up. A lot of very useful business words. Okay, you can use them to describe people. You can use them to describe your own self when you're doing a self-assessment, which many employees need to do at different times of year. Okay, let's look at number 8 now. So Mary works easily with others. Okay, helps others, works very easily without having any problems, helps others. So Mary starts with C. She is cooperative. Cooperative. Okay, so again here there are 2 O's. Okay, be careful of that. Cooperative. Okay, good. And John wants to be better than others. He wants to win. It's really important to him that he wins and that other people don't, right? So this kind of person is very, what? Also starts with a C. It's kind of like the opposite of cooperative. This person is competitive. Good. Competitive. Okay? Competitive. Let's say these 2 words together, okay? Cooperative. Competitive. Good. And the last one we have here, Mary speaks nicely to others, okay? If you don't have the exact word, then you might use something like this. And this is a simple way of expressing the same idea. There's nothing wrong with what we said here. It's just not as professional as it can be. And when you use the adjectives we're learning here, you're going to sound so much more advanced in your English. You're going to sound more professional. You're going to write more professionally because the words that you're using will be more accurate, more exact. Okay? So, what is this word we're looking for? That Mary is very kind to others. She speaks respectfully to others. She speaks nicely. And she speaks what? She is what? It starts with P. I almost said it by mistake. Okay. Mary is very polite. Good. Polite. Say it after me. Polite. It's not polite, it's polite. Okay? So now, let's go over these. Let's go over the pronunciation, okay? Because if you're going to use them, you want to make sure you're also saying them correctly. So, repeat after me. Punctual. Decisive. Articulate. Reliable. Independent. Accurate. Efficient. Cooperative. Competitive. And polite. So, what happened now? You learned 10 adjectives. But here's a surprise. Now you're going to learn 10 more words based on these words. So we're going to take these adjectives and we're going to turn them into adverbs. And how do we do that? Very easily. Basically, we add an ly, okay? ly to the end of these words, okay? So I'm not going to do it for all of them, but I'll just give you an example here. So for example, we could say John arrives. How? An adverb always tells us how something is done. Okay? So we would say John is punctual, but John arrives punctually. Okay? So we're just going to add an ly. I'm not going to do it because you can do that too. Let's look at the next one. Okay? So Mary acts how? Decisively. Good. John speaks how? Articulately. Good. Mary works reliably. Okay? Reliably. Now here, it will be, we're taking this out, and we just add the y there. Okay? John works independently. Good. Mary writes, let's say, Mary writes accurately. John works efficiently. Okay? And Mary works cooperatively. John works competitively or behaves competitively, behaves cooperatively, right? We could use those. We're just adding ly to those words to make them into adverbs. And the last one, Mary speaks. How does she speak? Politely. So what happened? Basically, you took the adjectives, you added ly, and now you have 10 more words that you can use, and those are adverbs. So adverbs usually go after the verb in English. So that's why we said speaks politely, acts decisively, right? Works independently, and so on. So you've learned 20 new words, 10 were adjectives, and 10 were adverbs. If you'd like to master these, you know where to go. Go to our website, www.engvid.com, and there you can do a test and a quiz to kind of really make sure that you know these words, okay? Really, really well, because you want to be able to use them because you spent the time to watch this lesson, for which I thank you very much. Now, another way that you can improve your English is check out my English course. If you want to improve your grammar, your vocabulary, your pronunciation, and lots of other areas of English in a very quick, easy kind of way, I've designed this course. It's called Correct Your English Errors in 10 Minutes a Day. And you can check it out. I'll have a link in the description below so you can check it out. And I think it might help you. We're getting lots of good reviews from the students who have already completed the course. All right? So, thanks very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't done that already. Okay? And ring the bell so you'll get notifications whenever I have a new lesson. Thanks very much for watching. Bye for now. All the best with your English.